youtube.com/MugenLord. Subscribe to the channel for gaming news, updates, discussion, and live streams. Signing off.
Hey guys, it's MugenLord here.
Kill Lancer.
DX Strike.
And welcome back with another discussion with the Game Fiends. And today we're going to talk about the beta that we played with the Predator Hunting Grounds.
Yeah.
We played it on the PS4. I was hoping to try to get it going for the PC. That just didn't happen that way. So we decided to try it on the PS4. But we just want to give you our overall thoughts and our impressions, what we thought about the game from the time we got a chance to play it, because it seemed that they were having queuing issues as well.
Ridiculous.
Which is like we was having issues with that with the Project Resistance as well that we had discussion on. If you guys haven't checked out that discussion on Project Resistance beta of Resident Evil, you can check that out. I'll post it in the card or at the end of the video for you guys to check that out. So Kill Answer, give us just a summary of what you thought about the beta. What you thought about it?
Well, I thought it was pretty good. It was pretty good for one of those games. It's pretty much like Dead by Daylight. It's pretty much like that and the Resistance and everything. From what I've seen graphically on the PS4, it looks like trash, personally to me. I've seen the PC one. The PC one looks phenomenal. When it comes down to the Predator coming out and coming to get you and stuff like that, it's phenomenal. It reminds me of the movie, and I pretty much enjoy that aspect of the game, but also the soundtrack when it comes down to the Predator theme is spot on. DX Strike, what do you think?
Oh man, like it just reminded me of when we played Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
And like every time I heard a sound, I just kept jumping because I'm like trying to keep up and hopefully I don't run into him, or like I thought every noise I heard was him when it was really just like NPCs or whatever. And it really, I felt like I was in the movie when I played it, like how the soldiers were in the movie. And I like the fact that it had like different missions, like the movie where they was taking out the camps, whatever, when they Arnold and them came on the forest, whatever, and we had to do stuff like that while the Predator was pretty much hunting us down. And oh my god, like it was just like we were shook the whole time, and the action was just dope. The only problem for me was the matches are a little bit short. Really short. I didn't know it was over. Every time you guys kept saying that, yo, get on the helicopter, get on the helicopter
really
already. Like we just started.
And the NPCs were sort of dumb.
They were really stupid.
So like, even with my overall opinion, I liked it. I enjoyed it from what I got a chance to play because of the whole queuing thing. Yes, it does immerse you in the world of Predator, and it's like. When it comes to this, when you have a game that's based on like a property that you enjoy growing up as a kid watching, and they emulate it close enough to it, man, you just immerse yourself in it. Because man, when they dropped this off, I felt like yo, I'm here, I'm in the forest, and let's do this.
I feel like I was with Arnold.
I was really into it. And when the Predator does show up and you get the fire and stuff, I was really yelling, like while shooting, like I'm actually in the movie. But we want to just dive into it now. Like now to give our summary of it and everything. Yes, the game is objective based, and what happens is this game is pretty much a 4 versus 1, similar to how Project Resistance Resident Evil is 4 versus 1, and similar to Friday the 13th, Jason 4 versus 1.
Whoa, they actually got more characters than that. That's like about 6 of them.
Oh, it's on Jason?
Yeah.
Friday the 13th. Yeah, sure.
He was right.
Yeah, I forgot all about that. But so pretty much one person's the Predator, and the other 4 players are pretty much the Marines. And when you start the game, you can pretty much customize your characters. Of course, it's the beta, so you don't really have much you can do. But yeah, depending on how much experience points and your level and your rank, you be able to unlock other guns that you can start off with. You have a primary, secondary weapon. You be able to customize the how your character looks. I put like a pretty much a ski mask, like a mask on my character and everything. But yeah, so what happens is you pretty much have your objective, and you pretty much pick your drop off point. And then once you drop off, and you have to follow the marker to your objectives. And like DX Strike said, like the AI, that's the only thing I'm really saying about. Like the AI is kind of stupid. Like when you fight the enemies, it's like you more so they're just there, they just fodder. So you just destroy and stuff. And then The Predator, which I haven't got a chance to play as the Predator, but the Predator has its own objectives.
Yeah.
It's not just to kill you, but they have their own objective as well. So everybody's racing to complete their objectives, and then to the point to where you come into contact with them. So DX Strike, just explain a little bit about your experience when you finally got a chance to like run into the Predator.
Man, like we were all walking, we were all running, stuff like that. We was like, yo, everybody stick together or whatever. So each time somebody got like super far from each other, we would wait for them or we'll run back for them, whatever, and then we'll move together. And all of a sudden, like, we're walking and we're shooting at the enemies. We kill the enemies and we start walking. All you hear is, and then like on the movie, when he shot the blue laser, and it had the same sound effect and everything. And then you see the like one of the enemies or the tree goes on fire. And we like, yo, what the heck is going? Yo, he's here. So we all like running to the different point, and we just like shook, whatever. And after that, we just stopped. They got real quiet, and we just looking around. And he was like, "Yo, he's here." He's like, "No, he's not here." So we running. And after that, once we about to get close to our point, son just told me to look up. I'm looking up at the trees, and then I see him camouflaged on the joint, and I seen the light. You see the red infrared beam pointing. And I'm like, "Yo, he's
in for Couch Warrior." He was blasting that.
And this is what I do like. This is what I do like is when he's camouflaged. And when he's on the trees, whatever, you can shoot the branches off.
That's interesting.
And I did it by accident because I went to shoot at him, but I was missing. The branch came off when I was shooting, and he jumped off and moved on to another one. And I'm like, yo, that's crazy.
Just like the movie.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Movie. So what was your thoughts?
Like when it comes down to the gameplay, I like it, but like as we say, the NPCs are just pretty much stupid. We got into a situation where Couch Warrior was with us pretty much, and like I say, he was just getting lit up. We got to the point where we was able to get to the Predator. This Predator, for some reason, he wanted to throw his body out there and just started attacking us head on, starting with Couch Warrior. Soon as he started attacking Couch Warrior, I pulled out my automatic machine gun, started shooting him in his head.
We all started lighting him up.
Took out the pistol. We all just started lighting him up, and then I all hit with the knife and started cutting him. The Predator goes down to his knees and started messing with his head.
I remember that.
He's self-destructing! Oh my god! Oh my god! We're all gonna die! It's too big! How are we gonna? Yo, we're inside the blast radius! Get out of here now!
Yo, no, this is the thing though, cause I picked up Couch Warrior after he got injured. I picked him up. Now I wasn't sure what was going on, and until Keel started yelling like, "Yo, he's about to self-destruct." I'm like,
yo, that was dope.
Yeah, he's on his knees, he's pressing the button. I'm like,
I
oh
got
snap!
the heck out of there.
I run, and he said, "We gotta get out of circumference." DX, what circumference? I can't how can I get out? Like,
yeah, because the range was so huge. I'm like, yo, how are we gonna get out of this? How are we gonna get out of this? So we all running stuff. We all run separate directions. Yeah. So I run one direction. I'm like, yo, I'm about to make it. Next thing you know, it says out of game range. I'm like, what are you talking about? And there's a dead end. I'm like, I'm dead.
And me on the other hand, here's the perimeter. I went to go jump, and all I do is jump out of the perimeter. As soon as I go jump, the cutscene came on and said you didn't make it. I was like, come on. So the only one that was Keo. Keo was the only one that made it out of there.
They had the screen go down, and it said Survivor, and they played the song. Dun, 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 dun. I said, yo, this joint is hot.
Oh, my God, man. Yo, it had me hyped. And our first run in was pretty cool, is because like it reminded me of Humans vs. Zombies, like stuff like this. I was telling my brothers and them to just y'all go ahead, I'll look in the back just to make sure to watch our back. That thing was, I seen the Predator early because I saw I saw the camouflage, I saw the silhouette, I saw the outline of him on the trees. So I'm like, yo, he's watching us. So I'm shooting up at him, and then he just disappeared again, completely quiet. And then once we got into the camp, fighting the NPCs, then he showed up in the middle of the field and he just started going crazy on us. And then after a while, I said, you know what, heck with this. As I shot at him, he ran out the door. I said, no, I'm going after him. I sort of ran out there.
I was chasing. I was like, MugenLord, wait. So I started running at him. I was like, don't run it.
Oh, did y'all pay attention to when we was in this facility place? We was trying to get these detonator things. Yeah. He came out of nowhere, ran through one of these areas. So I was shooting. I said, he's right there. I was shooting him, right? Is that him? Yo, everybody open fire! Get him! Open fire!
I'm going after him. Come on, where you at?
He's don't be a glory hell.
I'm going after him.
his blood spilled onto the ground, and his blood is glowing up on
Oh,
the
just
ground.
like the
Like the
move,
movie.
yo.
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
crazy.
I damaged his camouflage where it just kept staticking and stuff.
Oh,
It was
wow.
like kind of like staticking, and I was able to see that more of the imprint on him to his shield was able to come back on. His camouflage. That Sean is hot. If they could do more stuff like that.
I'm hoping if they support this right and they continue going with it, and I think if they have other stages, they should have a city stage.
Yes,
Yeah, like
the
For
Danny
Predator
Glover.
2, and in that one we can be cops. And
Yeah.
we can
Yeah.
be cops in the shootout, whatever, fighting against the Jamaicans or Hispanics, whatever. That they fought on the second one, and he can jump on the buildings and stuff like that, or in the warehouse and stuff. That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
Fire.
yeah. Why you going into like a drug house or something?
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
And, yeah. You can fight inside the building and everything. But overall, if they pretty much just when it comes to cosmetics and stuff, and they do that just right, I can see me dropping some money on suiting up.
$20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm talking about like suiting my character up.
Yeah.
If they get into that territory.
Yeah.
I know they're gonna go eventually to that territory. I mean, it's just bound to happen. But
Yeah.
overall, man, I enjoyed the game. It was really fun from what I played. If the queuing gets better,
That's the main gripe.
I'm going into it. I think it'll work out. But that's my overall impressions. You got any takeaway from this?
Well, I definitely enjoyed the game. If you're a PC goer, I would tell y'all guys to buy this for PC over console because the console one is just horrible.
Yeah, it looks ugly,
horrible.
and textures kept popping
Yeah.
in,
Yeah.
and especially on the
Rendering.
gun.
And
stuff
I think
like
it was
that.
only like when you're about to drop down in the forest in the cinematic, that's the only part that's 60 frames.
Yeah.
Once that's over, it drops to like 30.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah, but-
and the one part, the one thing that was a gripe for me was the default sensitivity, but it's
Yeah.
not really a big deal because you can change the sensitivity.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much
Yeah,
it.
but that's pretty much our overall impressions of the beta. I enjoyed it. I definitely want to do some playthroughs and live streams with my brothers when the game does drop. I'm gonna pick it up. It isn't bad. The price for it, and plus, I mean, it makes sense because that's all this is, a multiplayer game. So I think it's worth the purchase. I do hope that they do have longer objectives.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they
that's
did
neat.
say they're gonna update. They're gonna update it, especially when they did. So also Project Resistance, they're gonna update like more objectives.
Games
and stuff
like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're definitely gonna do that. But that's overall, I like what I played so far, and I definitely want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below and what you thought about the Predator hunting grounds as well. Is it something that you'll be able to invest in some time with? And what console are you going to pick the game up for, or are you going to get it on PC as well? So if you like the video, make sure you subscribe, pass it around, it helps us in the algorithm. I'll also have both my brothers' YouTube channels in the description below, so you can go check them out, and also an invite link to the Discord channel, so you can check out the Discord family. You can just chat it up with us as well. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit the bell to be notified, and I'll see you Game Fiends later. Peace out. It looks like you reached the end of the video. Well, while you're at it, check out some of my other discussion videos by clicking on the annotations below, and don't forget to follow me on other social media platforms to stay up to date with future content. Signing off.